All right, guys, we're going to start out of the gates today just by saying, first of all, thank you and welcome. I know a lot of you guys are already building teams with us, influencer pros, but we've invited on tonight many of those folks who were free invitations, who have said yes to a free invite, that are ready and waiting to become affiliates. What I want to do to start out of the gates today is just a quick reminder of what is Shoply, a couple-minute video on how does it work. We're going to talk about a few ideas. We're going to give you guys an upgrade path, and then we're going to go kick some booty. So what is Shoply for those of you guys that are super new? Shoply is a global marketplace that it is in pre-launch. So we are not off and running. We're lining up who are the people that are going to be taking this company to the marketplace. We're in the early first couple of weeks. We just allowed in our first team builders the last 2 weeks. We're now tonight going to allow in some of our free affiliates. But we're a marketplace that's uniting physical product creators, digital product creators, with team builders and social media influencers worldwide by way of people that are really good at business development and bringing on vendors and getting them connected to the right people. So, we look at commerce today as being very centralized. The idea of Walmart, Google AdWords, Facebook ads, Alibaba, Amazon, these are all very centralized companies. They're squeezing out all the margins of the small business owner. And we want to bring some of that power back to the people. We use the term decentralized not from a definition of a blockchain, but we mean the actual definition of decentralized, which is breaking up of monopolies and bringing power back to the little guy. We're excited just to have such a great presence of people that have said yes to our company in the early days or the early stages of what we're doing. And we're just happy that you guys have the faith and belief in us, and we have the faith and belief in you as well. I'm going to play a quick video for you guys who are newer to what we're doing, who want to say, okay, I know what Shoply is. How does it work? You're going to see a little bit about the how here for you as an affiliate. Or if you ever decide to become an influencer with us, you'll see some of that how as well. So let me go ahead and trigger that video real quick, and we'll be off and running.
Shoply isn't just a company. It's a revolutionary ecosystem designed to empower vendors, affiliates, and influencers like never before. Let's dive into the heart of Shoply's platform and discover how it can unlock unprecedented opportunities for you. In a world where the lines between tangible and digital products are increasingly blurred, Shoply emerges as the game changer. Operational in over 150 countries from day one, we bring a new wave of commerce to your fingertips. Shoply provides an extensive selection for every niche and interest, which will have tens of thousands of offers. Whether it's exotic beauty products, premium supplements, cutting-edge health and fitness tech gadgets, or the best digital courses from the greatest experts around the world, Shoply ensures a diverse range of products catering to all the needs of your fans and followers. One of the most significant advantages of Shoply is the 100% direct bonus incentive. Unlike agencies or platforms like TikTok and others that take a substantial cut of your revenue, Shoply ensures that you get what you deserve, maximizing your earnings and rewarding your efforts without any hidden fees. Our ongoing attribution system means you continue to earn from customers who return to the platform, even from the sales of products you didn't personally promote. This ensures you still earn a commission from a repeat customer you initially referred to Shoply that buys from another vendor. By continuously providing diverse products, your repeat customers continue to increase your earnings. For those of you who have mastered your craft, you probably have recognized that whenever you launch a brand or product, several copycats pop up. Shoply provides a solution to the issue of copycats. Instead of losing market share by the hands of emulators copying your content and systems, you can teach your successful tactics and strategies to other influencers and affiliates. This collaboration not only protects your market share, but also earns you additional bonuses from our vendors who are willing to pay for your expertise. Instead of competing against other influencers, you will learn to attract and develop them. There will be times when you will be searching for a product or brand that doesn't exist on our marketplace. One unique aspect of Shoply is the opportunity to bring vendors to the platform. If you are passionate about a specific product category, you can introduce new vendors and receive a commission on every sale made by any Shoply influencer or affiliate worldwide without personally being a direct part of any transaction. And let's not forget, some of you will become Shoply vendors yourselves. If you have a product or service to offer, Shoply provides the platform to reach a global audience. Create and sell your products worldwide, leveraging the power of Shoply's extensive network. Whether you're launching a new brand or expanding an existing one, Shoply provides the tools and resources to reach millions of potential customers. Tap into our advanced analytics, marketing support, and seamless logistics to maximize your sales and grow your business exponentially. To sum it up, with Shoply, there are 4 ways to transform your efforts into substantial earnings. Earn 100% of the bonus directly from the vendor by promoting products anytime, anywhere. Earn continuous commissions from repeat customers you initially referred to Shoply, even when they buy products you didn't promote, ensuring your income grows as customers explore more on Shoply. Build a global network and earn commissions from your own team of influencers and affiliate sales and activities. Introduce new vendors to Shoply and earn from every sale they make through the platform. Shoply is shaping the future of shopping. With our state-of-the-art technology and commitment to excellence, we are ready to lead the charge in transforming the way the world shops. Join the movement that's redefining commerce and creating opportunities for all. Embrace the change. Unite together. Don't get left behind. Shoply, the world is your marketplace.
All right. I love that video. It might be my favorite video of all the videos that we have in terms of just purely explaining what it is we do, how it is that we do it. And hopefully that answered some of the questions for you guys of, okay, I can earn income a couple different ways, whether I want to be an affiliate or I want to be an influencer pro. Tonight's conversation, we've talked heavily the last couple of weeks about becoming an influencer pro or an influencer, what the benefits are about that. And today we're just here to onboard our affiliates for the first time. I want to share a couple thoughts here and ideas of what's happening out there in the marketplace. And then we're going to hear from some of our panelists here, and we're going to show you guys how to click yes. I'm going to go to briefly a couple articles that for those of you guys that are maybe a little bit disconnected from what's happening in the marketplace, check this out to start. This one is 30 days ago. I'm sure we all know who TikTok is. I'm sure we all know who Amazon is. Amazon is the second most valuable company in the world, a $1.8 trillion market cap company. I get a lot of people that have said to me early on in the conversation, or if they haven't read this, understand this article announcement, they say, well, why will people buy from you? Why will they not just go to Amazon? And the answer is selling is shifting. 25 years ago, nobody went to Amazon. That's a 2008 to 2024 thing. But starting about 2 years ago, the idea of social selling has absolutely exploded. And I mean, so much so that the second most valuable company in the world announced a global partnership with social sellers, with live commerce, right? So there's social commerce, which is using social media to do business. And then there's live commerce, which is a subset of that, which is actually going live to do commerce. And when you see an announcement like this, guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to, let's start over. The rocket scientists, they all work for Amazon. The smartest analysts in the world, they work for Amazon. The people that get paid millions of dollars to make decisions about the next move, the next step, they work for Amazon. They all just told all of us, hey, live commerce is the future, because they made this partnership with TikTok. Now, here's what's crazy about this. what happened is the number one live commerce company just partnered with the second most valuable company in the world, the most valuable commerce company, and they're doing a partnership, solidifying again an oligopoly or a monopoly type business model. But what about us? What about the business owners that own these great companies? What about you? What about the little guy? How do we take a piece of that so that these two, one of them's $500 billion in market cap, one of them's 1.8 trillion in market cap, joining forces? We want a sliver of that for every person in every country who wants to tap in to this concept of live commerce. I'm going to show two more little articles here that are just mind-boggling. Take a look at this for a second. I'm going to show you that one last. One second. Go back to here. Okay. Ron, can you see the article, the Yahoo Finance article? Okay. All right. I'm going to show you guys two more articles. Check this one out. This is Stormy Steele. Stormy Steele made $1 million on one live session. This is when people like that are, this is a generalization. Roll with me though. I'm 45. I'm a 45-year-old man, so I can say this. Usually men 45 and older don't get this. This is stupid. This is never going to work. Live commerce, social. What's this guy talking about? I go to Amazon so I can save 7 cents. Guess what? That's not what the generations behind you, well, they're stupid. Well, you sound like your parents is what you sound like when the internet came out and your parents said they never put their credit card on the internet. That's what you sound like right now. Because everything adapts and changes, and we have to adapt and change with it. This lady made $1 million off her cell phone in one live. Check this lady out. This lady right here, she made $14 million in 1 week doing live commerce. Now, these are the most extreme examples that if I just Googled it, it popped up. But what I want you to understand is this is real. So if you ask yourself, who the heck is going to buy from everybody? Everybody is. In fact, Generation Y and Generation Z, which are 44 and younger, they would rather buy from a person they're connected with on social media than go feed Amazon to go become a $2 trillion company and a $3 trillion company and a $4 trillion company. They would rather contribute to the influencer that they're connected with on the internet. And that's a fact. So we have the opportunity here to teach anyone who wants to how to take a little piece of what's happening out there. I'm going to open this up really quick. We'll start with Ron, our Chief Visionary Officer. This guy has done billions in sales across the world. He's tapped into multiple trends. He's a trendsetter himself in the way that he's pushed marketing messages and products, etc. Ron, what's the future look like with live commerce here, partner?
Well, I'm being taught with everybody else, Nick. I love this. I think that it's fun because you look at how when we went to retail stores, everybody thought that was such a privilege to walk into a public place and buy something. Then they got their own affiliates and they were called mannequins. And the mannequin would wear it, and here, buy this. Now it's real people. Mannequins can talk, right? That's what an affiliate is. It's somebody who has influence. Because wouldn't it be nice to, think back 20 years ago when you're in the store, like, does everybody like this product? I mean, is this a good product? Is this, now we're going to find out. Now we are finding out, and now we will find out directly. I was talking to my daughter who's 15, and she's quite the picky little diva. And I was telling her all about shopping. She goes, oh, cool. I think I'm going to do that. I go, what do you mean you get? Goes, yeah,
how many of your companies has she wanted to do in the past?
Right. She says to me, Nick, yeah, I think I'll just go on once a week and do something. I'll go hang out with my friends. She's a cheerleader. She's very busy. She's always older, but she's going to go once a week and make some money. So I thought to myself, okay, and I haven't told you and Rod this yet, but I thought, it'd be fun to go and do a little documentary, a 12-minute doc. It's called Swap Hustle. And her and I have to swap the hustle until we can learn from each other, because you and I are used to working these long jobs, Nick, and they're just used to popping in, popping out like divas and selling product and going and enjoying their lifestyle. Earn full-time income and so you can live your dreams all the time. And she taught me this recently. So This is a celebratory kind of day, Nick, that we're inviting affiliates to our company. And if you're an affiliate, you're on today, we love you. We welcome you. We honor you. We want to learn from you. We want your feedback. We're so excited. But Nick, thank you for having me on today. I have a birthday in the family today, guys. So we're running around, but I wanted to come on because I wanted to celebrate with you guys, Nick, and I always want to work with you. Appreciate what we're doing, guys. Appreciate Jonathan and Tracy, Stacy, who's on, as well as Chris Atkinson. Always a privilege to be on with you guys. I'll turn it over to you guys though now. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hey, guys, let's take one more, and then I'm going to share a couple ideas and bring the panel back on. Not everyone at once. Okay, I'll keep going. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about where we're at in terms of kind of like, company state of the union, if we will. We actually did this yesterday, and I see a lot of the similar people on from last night. They're on today, and that's great. I want to just say thank you. You're here on a Friday night. You were there on a Thursday night. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I'm grateful for the fact that you would do that. And so, if it's a little bit redundant, apologies for that. So I wanted to take a few minutes on the front end there to just talk about what is it that we're tapping into here. Like we're going into a direction of the future where all of our competitors, some of them are still doing business like it's 2005, some of them still doing business like it's 2015. We're headed into 2025. Guys, you realize in 100 days it's 2025, right? 2024 is over. 100 days from now, it's 2025. So we're headed into 2025. We got to have a business and a community and educators and entrepreneurs and technology that is speaking into the future, not the present or the past. And it doesn't matter what your age is. What matters is your desire. If your desire, the number one desired side gig for a stay-at-home mom today, social media influencer. Why? Because she can turn on her phone, she can make $300, turn it off, be with the kids. No team to build, no products to collect, no samples to send, none of it. She can do some unboxing, show a product. Guys, what I think live commerce is, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm really beating up the over 45-year-old guys today to make sure they understand this. This is decentralized QVC. Think about how much sales QVC has done. I don't know if that translates worldwide. Tracy, do you know what QVC is in Australia? Jonathan, Columbia QVC? Okay, maybe this doesn't translate. So there's a TV channel for decades, and it ran 24/7. And that TV channel would have hosts that would just show products every 5 minutes, new products every 5 minutes, new products every. And
so it's like Nick, it's labeled home shopping on our networks. It just says home shopping, and then people come on all the time. And the other thing with this that relates to everyone, I would say globally, is every morning show has that dude showing the latest vacuum cleaner or some chef doing some cooking for pots and pans.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're talking about now. Yeah.
So infomercials, those would be infomercials. I want to go with the home shopping channel where it's every 5 minutes, new product, new product, new product. For us, that's QVC, right? So now you guys think about your channel when you were growing up. Well, guess what? They did billions in sales. Usually women would call the 800 number, buy whatever was on there. That's what live commerce is. It's typically a female-based demographic who's going live, talking about products, and their buyers are sitting right there on Facebook. They're sitting right there on Instagram, right there on TikTok. So it's logical to me. It makes sense, but it's using modern technology to tap into that. So if I'm a guy right now who's listening, you should be thinking about who are the first 100 rock star women that you're going to talk to about being one of your affiliates, because they're going to crush this thing. They're going to make $500 a week, $500 a month, $500 a day. Some of them will make $500 an hour. It all depends on how good they get at this, how well we teach them, so on and so forth. Chris, you look like you want to dive in there. Anything you want to share?
Nick, I'm just, listening to what we're hearing. We know it to be true because we've all seen it. You've all seen all this stuff on Instagram and on TikTok. And sometimes you get stuck watching it and you look for the next one and you look for the next and you get excited. I'm not saying you bought it yet, but since you have joined Shoply, when you see these things, it starts to make the hair stand up, gives you the goosebumps. And now tonight, Nick's about to launch it to all of us.
So, gang, that's a little bit of the vision. Now let's talk about the reality. What's the reality? Well, here's the reality. Jonathan, thank you for this document right here, buddy. I really appreciate you. Guys, some of you have probably heard this term before. It's called crossing the chasm. It's a marketing term. It's a tech term, crossing the chasm. This is early market to the left. This is mainstream market to the right. We are not ready for mainstream. We're not going out to the mainstream yet. We don't claim to be ready for mainstream. We are TikTok. When you very first heard about TikTok and you said, that's completely stupid, I will never get on this stupid TikTok thing. All these stupid little kids dancing on TikTok. And now there's people make $1 million an hour on TikTok. How many of us have said no to technologies early on? And now, check this out, are over here. I guess I can give it a try. I guess I'll get on TikTok. How many of you said I'll never be on Facebook? And now you post your little booties off. I remember the day Instagram came out, I was like, that's ridiculous. Stupid little teenager thing. I'll never use Instagram. Guys, I only use Instagram now. Like, I was the skeptic of Instagram. I was the laggard. I was over here, the laggard. And you know what? As a business person, it cost me millions of dollars by being a laggard. So I want to share this document because in order for me to best explain to you where we're at, we're a tech platform and it's a very big lift, a very heavy lift, what we're doing. 150 plus countries, vendors of all types, merchant processing, a marketplace that plugs into vendors and communicates back and forth with orders and shipments. And I mean, think about just these pieces I'm sharing, let alone the billions of pieces I don't even know about because I'm not a tech person. We are here. We're right here. You are here. You're an enthusiast who says, I gotta be the first to try it. I gotta be first. I gotta be first. Now, if you're watching this and saying, that's not me, I don't gotta be first. In fact, I hate to be first. You wanna come back later. Just understand in business, it's different than as a customer. So if you're like, hey, maybe you're a BlackBerry user. Remember BlackBerries? Remember those things? They were like 80% of the market share. They don't exist anymore. Okay, because this thing came out. I was slow to move off my BlackBerry. I loved my BlackBerry. I couldn't see a world where I was typing on this silly thing, right? But some of you, like, I got to be the first. I didn't lose any money as a customer switching over slowly. I was probably right about here. I didn't lose money switching over slowly from BlackBerry to Apple. But as a business person, we're talking about business right now. We're not talking to you as a customer. You're here, and you better believe the people that are here first, building a brand first, building a skill sets now, learning, taking all the information in, building belief, educating themselves, building a team, getting familiar with how this works first, you will make more money than the other people that come in here. It's not guaranteed. That's just how business works. It's called capturing market share. And if you're the first to be a part of this with us, congratulations. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for believing us. We believe in you. But also, be ready for bumps and bruises. Those of you guys that have been here for a month inside of our communication, you know we're 3 weeks behind. We're 3 weeks behind our technology right now. Why? Because we're here. Well, what could be so hard? I don't know. Creating an an automated onboarding process for thousands of vendors worldwide across 150 countries, getting all their contracts in place so that when they do onboard, the underwriters will approve them as merchant process. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and on. It's a heavy lift. We are here. You are here. You're the first to say yes. I think in April, we'll be here. We'll be moving on to the visionaries. And I think 2025, that's when we're going to move into here. Excuse me, 2026. That's so far away. 16 months. Ugh. 16 months is 2026. Guys, we have a goal to do $1 billion in sales in 26 months. Why? Well, because that's the fastest company in the history to do it. The company that did it fastest is Groupon. Groupon is the fastest company to do $1 billion in sales. We're a ways out from 26 months. We're 2 weeks into pre-launch. So we should not expect everything to be perfect. We should not expect to have every technology ready, every video, every website, every vendor. It's a bad expectation. Check back in April. We will. 2026 is when we're going to go racing towards momentum. 2027 is when we break that record. I want to give you guys just a reference point. In my last company that I was the founder of, I took the company from 600,000 a month in sales to 66 million a month in sales in 32 months. I've never done 87 million in a month. The reason why that number is important is because that's $1 billion run rate. 87 million in a month is $1 billion in 12 months. But I sniffed it. I smelled it. It took me 3 years to do $1 billion in sales, like 39 months to do $1 billion in sales. And we're going to do that here from zero in 26 months. That's our goal. And you might sit there and go, well, good for him. Why the hell do I care? Because it's not good for me, it's good for us. Because this is a marketplace where we're all sharing in that success. When we do our first $1 billion in sales and then eventually $1 billion plus per year, it's you collecting those direct bonuses. It's you or your friends who are the vendors selling their bars or their prebiotic soda or their amino acids or their battery chargers or whatever. It's your vendors. They're getting paid. It's your team, the team that you're building. They're making money. So this is different than when Walmart has another $1 billion that they make. Who wins? Just Walmart. Walmart shareholders. This is a company that is meant for all of us to work together, for all of us to win. And that's pretty stinking cool. Tracy, let me open up to you and Jonathan. Anything you guys want to share?
Yeah, well, I think, people are starting to get it. And, I think the most exciting thing about the Shoply, journey and where we are and how we're explaining it to people. And welcome to all the affiliates and all the new people have joined just to listen to this amazing opportunity today, because I think when you start to realize what's possible and how you can be very much involved in it and make this part of your life and make this a business for you, it really is mind-blowing what can happen, but it's possible and it's starting to happen now. And I think that's one thing people need to look at, because a lot of people I know when we speak to them, it's what's the proof, what's in the pudding, how are you doing, what money you're making and all these things. But when you get beyond that and you start to see it in action and you start to see how this is starting to roll out and the pipeline of people who get it, who just want to jump on board, and they want us to increase. I know Nick said we're 3 weeks behind. I've got people going, look, we really want you to catch up because we are dying to get our products and our people involved in this project. And that pipeline just shows you exactly how people who are in the world of social commerce, who are in the world of selling their products, understand the power of this platform.
Awesome.
Thanks, Tracy.
Tracy, you just made me think about a conversation I had today with someone, and we were talking about that, and we were discussing after all these years in the network marketing industry, especially outside the big economies. It's very hard to build a business only on consumption, to create a network only of personal consumption. So we were talking about selling, about the importance of having a lot of people, many people that would be willing to sell, and provide them a channel where through where they can reach out to as many people as they can. And we were talking about, selling this product in the traditional way. Like by the way, I'm like Nick. I have this cream, and I have this other, and I have this other product here. So when I'm making my presentation, I start showing all types of products, right? So I was telling, okay, if you and the traditional way you get this product, you go to your aunt's house, and hey, aunt, I have this product, and check the catalog, and if you want to buy something for me, you can do it. So I go to my aunt, I go to my cousin, then I go to my work, and I share my catalog to all my mates at work, and I have to do that every day, and I can get out to so much people. But when you go, you get all these people onto social media, and they start spreading the word, sharing the products. They can reach out to hundreds, even thousands of people with one single video, and that increases the probabilities of sales. I mean, if we think about this in the traditional way, we won't be able to reach that billion in the time frame you're talking about, Nick. But when we put the social commerce elements in between, I mean, we're just that's on asteroids. That's sales on asteroids. So I think that the affiliate model will help all these people that won't be able to make it at first to influencer or influencer pro, or people that they just don't like to build organizations. They just love selling. And with the affiliate model and with the tools that we will provide, they're gonna make it big, and the company and will win. The influencers will win. Everybody will win. So that's just impressive, Nick.
Well, I mean, I just think I'm kind of smiling over here because you're in Colombia right now.
I am.
Tracy's in Australia right now. I'm in Miami right now. I mean, this is just like the way we're at today in the world with technology. It's just so stinking cool.
And can I just add a little story, Nick?
Yeah.
Yesterday morning, I'll tell people, it's the power of showing people what this is. So yesterday, we talk about the global technology. I was traveling, Nick knew it. I couldn't get on the panel, but I jumped into my Uber and I played the actual Zoom on loud because my earphones had run out of charge. By the end of 5 minutes of hearing Nick and team and panel talk about what we're doing, I had to jump off the Zoom because not only was I signing that Uber driver up, but all his mates who were Uber drivers. So you guys helped me sign up quite a few people yesterday just by them listening to this Zoom. So share, guys. That's the moral of this story is share, because, it sells itself.
Well, guys, I'm so happy to have leaders like you from around the world that we're partnered with, and these beautiful people we have online with us today. Okay, let's talk a little bit more. Stace, let's take for a second here. I want to bring everyone's attention to a quick calendar update. So here's kind of what to expect in how this is transpiring. The calendar of events is going to be tonight. I'm literally, as we're talking, if you guys see me texting or taking calls, I'm on with the tech team as we speak. So here is the latest update. The upgrade button is in deployment right now and will go up tonight. So I tried to time this Zoom to make it to be that button would already be up. The upgrade button's not live yet, but tonight the free affiliate button sometime in the next couple hours will be live. We will make the announcement immediately when it's live. We will go to Telegram and we'll make the announcement on our channel that the button is live. So you guys should expect anytime in the next few hours, if you want to be a free affiliate, you'll go to your invitation dashboard. We'll go there. I'll show you visually here what that looks like for a second. We're going to go to your invitation dashboard. which is invite.shoply.com. And you just click that button that says upgrade now. When you click upgrade now, it's going to take you to a series of videos, and you can upgrade to right now only Influencer Pro. But in a couple hours, that button right there, affiliate, will be live, and you'll be able to become a free affiliate. Excuse me. When you become a free affiliate, what does this mean? This means that you'll have the opportunity to share any offer from any vendor and earn the direct bonus when you make that sale. When those offers go live and you make a sale, you can earn 100% of whatever the direct bonus is from the vendor. Let me give you an example. These are all theoreticals. There's a journal company on there, and it says, okay, if you sell my $50 journal, I'll give you a $10 direct bonus. Maybe you're a big journaler, you like to journal, you go and sell 10 of them, you made $100. But what you're doing is you're going to your social media, and guys, can you do this offline? I mean, sure. You don't have to go live. You could actually take an offer, text it to somebody. You could take an offer and email it to somebody. Anything that you guys could do 50 years ago, you can do now. Anything you could do 20 years ago, you can do now. And anything you could do 5 years ago, you could do now. We're talking about live commerce, but just know you could use any old school way you wanted to make the sale as well. Or you might say, okay, these amino acids, they're 2 bottles for $100. They're going to pay you $30 direct commission, a direct bonus for every 2 bottles you sell. So you go out there, you make 10 sales, you just made $300. So it's literally that simple. Now we're going to go live with our first couple dozen vendors on Monday. From there, we're going to add a couple new vendors every day up until the end of the month. Come the end of the month, we believe, maybe it takes us a week longer. Maybe it takes us 10 days longer. The hardest part about everything we're doing, I'll just tell you guys up front, I said it earlier, the hardest part is going to be the automated process of bringing in a vendor with the KYC, which is know your customer, which are legal requirements for banks and underwriters to process credit cards for a vendor. These processes are not ours, it's the law. And it's difficult to automate all this stuff. But guess what? It protects you and it protects your customer. Because I'm sure there's going to be some scammy vendor that's going to try to figure out how to run some BS past us. And the only way to prevent that is to have very stringent KYC and onboarding processes for our vendors. It's the same as Amazon, so that you understand it's normal, but we're as stringent as Amazon. Why? Because we want our customers to have a good experience. We got to make sure these vendors are real vendors. We got to make sure these products are real products. We got to make sure they have real inventory, so we don't have a bunch of nonsense up there, and then all of us look bad when we go out there and sell something that doesn't exist, right? So this is the hardest part. Once we get to the other side of this, we can open the floodgates and bring on as many vendors as we want at any speed we want to. But this kind of gets you guys really in the know of what it is that we're doing in the tech process. We're going to go live with version 1.0 of the Shoply marketplace, and you should only expect a couple dozen vendors. That should be your expectation. You shouldn't go in there and go, oh, they said this is going to be big and they're going to do $1 billion. There's only 30 vendors. This is such BS. No, I'm telling you, we're only starting. This is friends and family right now. The group that should be here right now is friends and family. The vendors that are in there are all like close to the leadership of our company that we're testing out, that are helping us beta test the process. Now, every couple days, we'll add a couple more vendors and a couple more vendors and a couple more vendors. So this is your expectation. You can join later tonight for free. Come Monday, the site will go up. We'll probably do another Zoom, another strategy Zoom. We'll talk about how the buttons work. We'll talk about how to take it out there to the public. When you come aboard as a free affiliate, you immediately want to make sure that you put some sort of payment method in for your $9.99 membership or subscription, for your subscription. Because if you start going and you don't pay your $10 at the end of 30 days, and one of your customers comes back and buys from you, they're going to be able to buy, but you will miss that attribution. So make sure when you log in, you set up a way for you to pay for your $10 30 days from now and 30 days from now, etc. Let me open up the panel. Anything you guys want to add on? I know that's kind of a lot of just very.
I do, Nick. And can we go back to the KYC thing? Because I often have conversations with people who go, "Oh, it's American law, it's a this law, it's a that." Can we just be clear that KYC is a global law under anti-money laundering, counterterrorism financing that the whole world has agreed to? So when we're talking about that, it's to keep everybody safe globally. All right. So it's not just specific to one country, one region, or, economics or anything like that. And for me, people go, "Oh, there's so much ID and we've got to do a lot of these things." And my answer to that is, and that's what keeps you safe. So let's not look at what it takes to get there, guys. Let's talk about the safest way to do a legitimate business. So I just wanted to add that and make that really clear. And a lot of people have got into a lot of trouble because they didn't get to do these things and it didn't keep them safe. So that's what we're all about, safety whilst we're earning and building amazing business.
Well said. Thank you so much. I always love your perspective. I know you've built such great businesses in the past. So gang, that's a couple things. Let's go back to the calendar here for just a second. Here on the calendar, you're going to see that we talked about tonight. We talked about Monday. So guys, expect that we can hop back on a Monday and just keep working through stuff. And then you'll see on here that we're gonna we're looking to open up to more vendors on October 1st, October 24th through the 26th. Here's how this is gonna work. In about a week, we're gonna pull the list of the top. It'll probably be everyone that's a team influencer and above. You'll get an invitation to Dallas, and it will be the first 300 that RSVP. They'll be able to bring you plus a +1, obviously, because if you have a significant other or a business partner. So the first 300 that want to come to Dallas, we'll let those 300 in. We'll probably start at the top statuses and work our way backwards. Everybody else, you'll be able to join in a simulcast. So you'll be a part of it, but only 300 of the folks will be in person with us in Dallas. You'll be able to go on tours of the facilities, of the manufacturing facilities, of the logistic facilities, etc. Okay. Anybody, where you see the $30 PQB requirement for September, that is only for influencer and influencer pros who started in August. Everyone else who started in September, who's an influencer pro, there's no PQB requirement for September. And for affiliates, you never have a PQB requirement, so don't worry about that, right? So you never have a PQB requirement. Okay, I'm going to jump to a couple questions here. While I'm reading some of these questions, we can go ahead and pull down the calendar there. Let's go ahead and pull up Telegram. I want to make sure everybody can join Telegram. If you sign up as an influencer, if you got your payment info saved, yes. Dean, yes. If you have a credit card loaded already, it's just going to pull your subscription when it's time from your credit card. Subscriptions run every 30 days automatically. Yes, correct. Automatically. Thank you for this meeting. You're very welcome. What countries do you allow an upgrade to free affiliate account without requiring well, on your 30th day in every country, you have to pay for your subscription. So it's every country has to pay for the subscription. However, you guys figure out how to do that is up to the individual. One way to do it might be to set up your e-wallets with us, make a sale, get a commission, keep your commission in there, and then set up that commission to be paid as your subscription. So that's a way to do it as well. We're going to train on that in the upcoming days. Chad, I've got invited to be a beta vendor, haven't gotten everything, but didn't have everything ready on my end. When can I, Chad, if you've got the email address, just go ahead and be noisy. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. So if you got your stuff ready, Chad, just start emailing that email address for vendors and get your stuff moving. Okay, everybody hit this Telegram link, because this Telegram link is where you're going to be told in the next, it could be 20 minutes, it could be 2 hours, could be 4 hours, as to when the free affiliate button is live. And then also just for, just so you have access to it, make sure if you check out our YouTube channel, this is our YouTube channel right here. Go to @ShopleyPartners on YouTube, and you have access to a bunch of videos here. So closing thoughts, anybody that's on here, Zoom user, how do I set up my e-wallet? Once you're in there, you just click on set up e-wallet. You just go through your back office. If you're not in yet, then you'll see it when you're in your back office. Guys, I strongly recommend you do not use your back office through your cell phone. The functionality is built for a laptop. It really is. So use your laptop for your back office system. So much easier. Monica, can you change your card? Yes, you can change your card. How do we send an invite to an affiliate to join? Your invite system. So Mel, if you, invite.shopley.com, if you have not accepted your free invite yet, you would not know what I'm talking about. But if you've accepted your free invite, you just keep inviting people. And then you tell them to click upgrade, and then they can watch all the videos, and they can either say yes to an affiliate, or they can be an influencer pro. Okay, closing thoughts for my panel. Hit it.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
You want to go? Okay. So for everyone who's new on the call, if this sort of seems overwhelming, Telegram is key for you guys to get on and to actually start watching the videos over and over. Everything we do, everything we record is placed there, so you can listen to it over and over again. So if you're like me, sometimes I have to listen to it 2 or 3 times to start to get it, but don't do that first. If you get an invite link and you're still on the fence, please activate your link, get your spot in the community, and then learn and then start to earn. So, that way you don't hold up your spot in the community, because once you start to learn it, you'll realize why it was so important that you activate the link first, get on, learn as quick as you can, and then join all those calls so we can help you build your business as partners with us and join this fabulous business opportunity and platform. Over to you, Chris.
Nick, I was going to ask you to repeat something. The last company you were with, you joined them as a co-founder. Could you say those numbers again? When you got there, they were already doing X, and then you got them.
What happened is I resigned as the chief sales officer.
Yep.
And I signed up as a distributor.
Yep.
And the company's sales were $600,000 a month, and within 32 months, they were $66 million a month.
So Nick, I guess I got to ask you. So once you dug in, the company was set, everything was in place, the systems were there, but then you, the engine, got in, and people's income started to increase. Is that a true statement?
Yeah, that's true. Well, we did a big pivot, so we had to recreate everything, but yes.
And see, Nick, I'm asking you that because that's what y'all have done here. You stated earlier, oh my God, we're 10 days behind, we're 15 days behind. Thank the good Lord. Because when we're launching it now, everything is getting set up in place. You hear all the safety measures. I don't know about everybody on this call. My goal is millions. Forever, not for 1 month. So I would rather everything be safety, everything be in place, all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, so that everything is legal, legit. So when you and I hit this accelerator, we're going to fly. Thanks,
yes.
Nick.
Yes.
Yep. And I gotta tell, I've been part of market openings many, many times, and I've been through this early process of setting up systems, software, and logistic processes, and all these things. And one of the things that I used to fight with corporate about was that they wanted to do things so quick, and which is good, but sometimes big mistakes were made because they wanted to rush the process. They wanted to go over some really, really important parts of the processes, safety measurements, and all these things. And what I see here, even though some people get impatient because they want, things to move faster, and I want to reach out to all these thousands of products that Nick have been promising in his presentations. Even though we all want that to happen, is very, very, very important. I highlighted that everything where the business is going to be built has a good foundation, and all these safety measurements and going step by step, phase by phase, tier by tier, is one of the wisest things that a corporate can do when launching this type of business. So congratulations to the corporate team, because this is a very well laid out strategy, laid out plan, and it's going to be a total success. Just be patient, and we're going to make it.
My brother, we have more comments about your hat than nobody even cares about the launches or like anything we talked about tonight. They just want your hat.
Here you go.
Guys, have a tremendous weekend. I love each of you guys for your diligence, your commitment. You're plugging in on a Friday. Start inviting. Let's go. Start inviting. I got a lot of questions here about affiliates saying, can I invite other affiliates? The answer is no. Affiliates are only people getting customers doing live commerce. If you want to build a team, if you want to go get vendors, if you want to maximize the whole platform, those are influencers and influencer pros. Free affiliates are people that saying, hey, I just want to make money going live and selling offers. I'm looking forward to talking to all you guys on Monday. Please stay tuned on the Telegram channel, because we're going to be making an announcement here. Actually, let me check my text message just to make sure. I don't want to, if it went live, I want to know this. Nope. Okay. So confirmed again, it will push tonight. So it will absolutely push tonight. Check on Telegram. Have a great week, everybody. Goodbye, everyone.